Hey guys, what's up? George here, and today I'm going to bring you another episode of Drifting Stock. I'm today in the McLaren MP4-12C. And let me just say this car is just amazing. I love it. It's just so fast, and it's an amazing drift car as well. Like, for being stock and rear-engined, and the weight distribution isn't even that good. It's got 56 weight distribution, which it's not good because it is because it's rear engine. Sorry about that. I just smashed the microphone. It is rear engine, so the entire weight of the engine's in the back, which makes that weight distribution. It weighs about 3,000 pounds, nearly 600 horsepower, which is just amazing. Out of this twin turbocharged V8, 3.8 liters, which is a pretty small V8, but those twin turbochargers really. And when you're driving, there's no turbo lag at all. It's just power through the entire power band, which is just amazing. And it has 450 pound-feet of torque, which this car, it's just amazing. It's such a good stock drift car for being rear-engined, and it just has the perfect amount of grip that you can push it. Sometimes you push it a little bit too hard. These rear-engined cars, they're not as forgiving as front-engine cars because, I don't know, the entire weight of the engine's kind of going around. I don't know, but it's just amazing. And you can, in third gear, you see right here, it just has so much power. You can just pull through in third gear, which is just amazing. I just love this car. I actually think I might, I've gone into drifting long existing stock. And usually finish about mid-pack, whatever you want to call it, which, I mean, isn't that bad for being a completely stock rear-engine car. Because the reason you can do that, it just has so much power for being a stock car, and the balance isn't great, but I do like the cars to be grippy in the back, so you can just push them a little bit harder, I think, and they don't spin out, because the cars, it's just like if you have E86 and you stick like 600 horsepower in it, and then because they're so light, you can, it weighs like 1,900 pounds, and if you have sometimes you can get a good tune, but if you have a bad tune on it, why do you need that much power for such a light car? You can make a great drift car that's that light, that has less than half of the power. Like, you don't need that much power in really light cars. But this car, it was weigh about 1.5 tons, so it does, and since it's rear-engined, the extra power is just perfect for this car. I mean, you can really just be drifting everywhere, and it transitions beautifully through the corners. There's no, there I did mess up a little bit. I got a little bit, pushed my luck a bit in that corner. But you can just transition so nicely with this car. And once I got used to it, you'll see towards the end I was doing amazing runs. And you can see right in third gear, I'm right in the middle of the rev range, thereabouts, and through the middle of the corner, which is just amazing for just being stock. No modifications at all, no tune, nothing. And it can do that, which is, it's just that amount of power. It's just amazing. If you are getting into drifting, this car, I highly recommend it, because it's not like you can see, I'm not a great drifter, but I'm not spinning out everywhere in this car. I do spin out I don't know if that's kind of just off, but this car, if you're learning how to drift, I highly recommend this car. It's probably not the best car. Of course, everyone says drive a 240, drive an S13, something like that. But this car, it's just so functional, completely stock, and I have no tune on it. This is no tune at all, and, well, that's just me being an idiot, driving way too fast through a corner. But if you're just learning how to drive, and you don't know how to tune yet, just go first. This car is an astonishingly good, it will teach the fundamentals of drifting, and then you'll be like, oh, this is how you transition. Because it does give you I think the problem when I started drifting was, I was driving like a 700 horsepower 240 because I knew absolutely nothing, and I couldn't even go down a track without crashing because and I didn't learn how to moderate the throttle, so I was pretty much just full throttle all the time, which really isn't helpful because you're just spinning out everywhere. This car, you can't really be full throttle all the time, but you can be on the throttle because it's rear engine and all the engine's weight is over the rear wheels, and it's just great, this car, for learning how to drift. I really did love it. So if you are trying to get into drifting, I highly recommend this car. Even if you're an experienced drifter, I think I might do in the future, I'm probably going to do a drift build on this car. That's how much I like it. If you guys have suggestions of what I should do for the drift build, like, you got to go for the sport tires, 852 horsepower, 712 pound-feet of torque. Tell me statistics or what upgrades you can recommend for this car. What do you want to see done? What do you want to see done in other drift builds and other episodes of Drifting Stock? I want to know what you guys want, because I make these videos for you. So thank you for watching this video. As I said, don't forget to leave comments. Check out my other videos. You might like them if you like this episode of Drifting Stock. Make sure to check out the playlist. I have all my episodes of Drifting Stock in that playlist. And there's a fail. Thanks for watching. Bye.